Mr. Deputy Speaker, PUB collaborated with the Centre for Environmental Sensing and Modelling under the Singapore-MIT Alliance for Research and Technology, or SMART, to develop the sensor network system for real-time monitoring of our water supply distribution network. The system enables PUB to monitor relevant hydraulic and water quality parameters through real-time alerts on irregular data patterns in water pressure, flow, and water quality, which may potentially affect supply to customers. The data analytics and simulation tools developed as part of the system are used to help plan operations and minimize water supply disruption. PUB will continue to improve the reliability and coverage of the sensor network system. Leak detection is one function of the system. Nevertheless, the sensor network system is just one component of PUB's leak management program. PUB conducts physical checks of its pipelines at least once a year and also deploys portable acoustic leak noise data loggers to aid leak detection. Together with our ongoing pipeline replacement program, this results in Singapore experiencing only about six leaks per 100 kilometre of pipes per year, which is among the lowest incidents in the world. The cost of developing the entire sensor network system, including the 320 sensor stations and the data analytics software, is around $9 million. PUB envisages that the cost of further expanding the sensor network to more parts of Singapore will be lowered as sensing technology improves and as the initial investment in software development is spread over a large base of sensors. PUB will continue to work closely with the industry to develop and improve sensing capabilities and leak detection technologies. Concurrently, PUB is actively looking at new ideas and innovations that will help minimize water losses due to leaks and ensure 24/7 supply of good water to customers.
Mr. Sia.
Just a short supplementary question for SMS. This leak management and technological solutions, the program, does one of the possible solutions, does it include going into possible reduction of evaporation from reservoirs? Is that one of the measures being undertaken?
So this water sensor network system, as I've said, really fulfills a number of functions. Leak detection is just one of the functions of the sensor network system. The sensor network system actually helps PUB in terms of monitoring the performance of its water distribution network by measuring and monitoring network pressure, water quality, water flow, etc. And in fact, it is necessary for PUB. It is important. The data that is obtained from this in real time is important because it helps PUB in terms of planning for its operations as well as identifying and responding to anomalies and to minimize water supply disruption. So for instance, when there is a water leak incident and the PUB field crew is sent to respond to the incident, they can actually use the sensor data as well as the software simulation tools to plan for their operations, to identify potential risks, and then to be able to take appropriate actions in order to isolate and carry out repair works whilst monitoring these operations as well as the water quality as they are undertaking the repairs. And this again helps to minimize incidents, water disruption incidents. As regards to other areas where PUB continues to look at how it can minimize water losses due to leaks as well as to due to other causes. Of course, one of the areas would be evaporation loss, say, from the reservoirs. And my understanding is actually PUB has looked at this and looked at some of the products available, say for instance, to apply to the water surface of the reservoirs to reduce water loss. But I think on undertaking an evaluation on the cost effectiveness, my understanding is that it is very expensive. It requires multiple applications because the material will degrade under sunlight. So it has not been taken up, but they continue to look at different areas in order to be able to minimize water losses as well as to supply water 24/7, good quality water 24/7 to its customers.
Mr. Asmun?
I just have one supplementary question to the honourable member. How much improvement have we made before and after the implementation of the new technology for leakage detection? Can you share this information?
As I've said, for this sensor network system, leak detection is only one of its functions. In fact, the main function of this network sensor system is to monitor the performance of the water distribution network in real time and to help PUB plan its operation. So PUB has found that the sensor network system has been able to enhance its operations. In fact, substantially reduce the incidence, say, of valve operations that can lead to disruption in water supply. And therefore, it is going to expand the deployment of this sensor network system to cover other parts of the network, which would be the newly laid pipelines, as well as pipelines where there is limited coverage, and in the next 2 to 3 years to also cover the new water industrial water pipelines.
Mr. Leon Pereira?
Question 8, please, sir.
Mr. Speaker, PUB operates a 5,500 kilometer network of pipes to deliver water to 1.5 million customer accounts. Over the last 7 years, Singapore has experienced about 6 leaks per 100 kilometers of pipes per year. This is down from about 10 leaks per 100 kilometers of pipe per year in 2003 and 2004, and as I've noted earlier, among the lowest incidents in the world. PUB has a stringent pipe laying regime to ensure that pipelines are well designed and implemented. PUB also constantly looks out for improved methods and materials, for example, the use of more corrosion-resistant polyurethane coating. However, despite the best design and implementation, leaks do occur mainly because of corrosion, uneven soil settlements, or damage from construction work. Corrosion and soil settlement can impact all pipes, especially as they age. PUB has a comprehensive leak detection process to pick up leaks as early as possible. PUB conducts physical checks of its entire pipe network at least once a year, or more frequently when necessary. Portable acoustic leak noise data loggers are used to aid leak detection. Beyond detecting leaks, PUB has a pipe renewal program to proactively replace older pipes or pipes which are more prone to leaks due to local conditions. The renewal rate has increased from 20 kilometers per year in 2016 to 30 kilometers per year in 2017 and will reach 50 kilometers per year in 2018. For leaks due to construction damage, PUB takes tough action against errant parties, which could include the issue of a stop work notice to cease construction activities immediately and the imposition of financial penalties. If pipes are damaged, regulations were strengthened in 2017 to require companies to notify or seek approval from PUB before undertaking construction activities that may affect the pipe network and to ensure appropriate protection measures. When leaks occur, PUB seeks to fix them quickly. So most instances are resolved within a few hours. Occasionally, due to the need to ensure that water supply to residents is not disrupted when leaking pipelines are isolated from the rest of the network, more time is required to switch residents over to an alternative supply pipeline before the affected pipeline can be shut off. Water is precious, and everybody needs to do his or her part to conserve it. I would like to assure members and Singaporeans that PUB engineers will continue to do their best to maintain Singapore's water supply network and ensure good water supply to customers round the clock.
You still have supplementary question after such a long reply?
Just a few, Mr. Deputy
Okay,
Speaker,
Mr.
sir.
Leon.
Thank you. I'd like to thank the SMS for her comprehensive reply. Just a few supplementary questions. Firstly, will the SMS be able to share the figure for the number of leaks each year for the last 7 years? I believe the SMS said on average it is 6 leaks per 100 kilometers over the last 7 years. But what I'm trying to get at is, has the number been increasing or decreasing or remaining more or less the same? So can that information be shared? That's the first one. The second one is, will the PUB consider publishing this data on an annual basis if that is not being done right now? And I say that also in the context of the statement that we have one of the best rates of water leakage in the world, which is commendable. I presume that is using data that is published from other countries. So presumably other countries do publish this data. So if that is not being done, will that data on the number of leaks per year be published on a regular basis? And then my third and last supplementary question is, really, is the PUB working on moving beyond just leak detection and response towards proactive leak anticipation or prediction? So I believe that there are research projects and there are initiatives in other parts of the world, I'm not sure if that's being done in Singapore, where models are constructed using data to predict or anticipate where a fault or a leak is likely to occur, so that preventive action can be taken before the leak actually occurs. I know in Sydney this has been going on for some time. The Water Research Foundation believes that through failure prediction...
Mr. Leon, can you round up your question?
Okay. So through the creation of software models that take into account different factors, we can anticipate that. So is that being done, or can that be considered to be done? Thank you.
Right. With regards to the first set of questions, the first 3 questions about the trend in the incidence rate of the leaks, I would say that generally it has been hovering around there for the last 7 years. In fact, actually, for 2017, we anticipate that the incident rate will be about 6 leaks per 100 kilometers. So that has been the general trend in the numbers. There hasn't been no discernible uptrend in the leak incidence rates. With regards to publication, we'll take your suggestions on board. But from time to time, we do actually report and publish such rates in any case. For the other countries, I think from published, we actually get information also from published literature, but I'm not sure if everyone actually, publish it on an annual basis or on a regular basis. We'll have to check. As I've said, we are one of the lowest incidents in the world. Just to give you an example, from data that we have got, Berlin, as well as Munich in Germany, is about 7 leaks per 100 kilometers. In UK, Eastern region is about 13 leaks per 100 kilometers. In Sydney, Australia, it's 28 leaks per 100 kilometers. So these are some of the data that we have. With regards to proactively identifying leaks, as I've said, we have a comprehensive leak management program. And this includes proactively also trying to prevent leaks from happening. So our annual inspection of the 5,500 kilometers of network, water pipeline network that we have is actually a proactive or preemptive measure, right? Because we also utilize our portable acoustic leak noise data loggers to try and identify these leaks before it happens through visual inspection as well as through using these tools. And in fact, in more hotspot areas where leaks may occur because of soil condition and all that, we actually inspect it even more than once, maybe up to 2 to 3 times a year. In addition, proactively, we also have a pipe renewal system. So in fact, the average age of our pipe network is about 25 years, which is actually well within the lifespan, useful lifespan of these pipelines. And we have been able to do this because since 1980, we have an ongoing pipe renewal program. And we have been actually increasing the length of pipe that we replace each year, and we also do that with better materials, more corrosion-resistant materials. And we are constantly looking at improved methods and technologies to prevent or reduce the leak incidence rates.